Good evening to all of you, and welcome to my channel. That is Amrit Paul Commerce Lectures. Today we'll discuss a new topic, that is SIP. So we often come across this word SIP, or systematic investment plan, in TV advertisements, in newspapers, and also in talk shows related to business. So we'll just give a brief insight what SIP is, and how does it work, and what are the benefits in investing through SIP, to an example. So which will clarify our conception. So let's begin with it. So SIP is nothing at the just a 52 regular deposit scheme where we can transfer a stipulated amount of money in a mutual fund scheme which we have selected. So every month a small amount will be transferred from our savings bank account to that particular scheme, and for that we may give a standing instruction to our to the banker that to transfer a certain amount of money to a particular mutual fund scheme. So and the bank will do what? Bank will deduct a small amount through electronic clearing service, provided by the RBI, and it will be transferred to that scheme. A small amount will be deducted every month from our bank account, and it will be transferred to that particular scheme of our choice that we have selected, whichever scheme that we have selected. So otherwise, and if a person who is not willing to pay the money, pay the money of SIP to direct to ECS, he may also opt another option, that is giving maybe a post-dated check to the mutual fund agent, and he will clear he will also the mutual fund agent will place the check for collection when the date approaches. So in this way, the mutual fund other mutual fund in this way, the we can invest through invest with SIP, invest in mutual fund through SIP. So SIP is a very convenient mode to investing in stock market, and it also is very hassle free than investing in directly in through it is also very hassle free. uh, in case of invest when we are investing in stock market, the SIP mode is very hassle free compared to the direct investment in stock market. So another advantage of investing through SIP is that it is an investment technique which reduces the risk exposure. The If we are investing a lump sum amount in stock market, the risk of the risk related to that is very high. But when we are investing in small amount of money every month, the risk gets very low. So we'll another benefit of so in spite of the market volatility, or in spite of the market fluctuation, a investor can invest a fixed amount of money every month. So and secondly, the benefit of investing in SIP is that when the market when the fewer units will be purchased, when the market price is high, means when the market price is high, few units will be purchased less. Few units will be purchased, and when the the price of the shares is low, the more units will be purchased. So in this way, it becomes flexible in terms of investment. So we need not have to the individual investor need not have to keep a track on the stock market performance to invest through SIP. So everything is the investment is done in a very disciplined way. So in there are certain situations that the price of the particular stock drops drastically, and which affects our investment. But through SIP mode, if even if the price drops drastically, or price there is a sudden drop in the price, it doesn't affect our investment. So to clarify this conception, let us take an example connect to the SIP. So here are two investors. One investor is Hari Sadhu, who is investing through SIP mode every month in a equity mutual fund scheme. So he started his investment from January 1, 2010. And there's another investor whose name is Mr. Smith Calvin, who has invested 12,000 in one lump sum in the same scheme on January 1, 2011. So here at the end of 1 year, these are the chart which shows the investment which is made from January 1st 2010 by Hari Sadhu. So on January 1, when the NAV value is 15.35, here the Hari Sadhu has invested 1,000, and Mr. Smith Calvin has invested in one go from January 1, or that is 12,000. So in case of Hari Sadhu, the first investor, when the NAV value was 15.35, he has invested 1,000. He got 65.15 units. So and when the NAV value is 13.85, he invested 1,000 rupees. He got more units. So here in the second month, when the NAV value was less, he got more units, and in the first month when the NAV value was high, he got lesser unit than February, When we come to March, when the NAV value was slightly greater than February, he got 66.89. So in this way, he has invested 1,000 rupees in each month till December. And here also we can see when we come to August, in the month of August, which was when the NAV value was very less, he got, by investing 1,000 rupees, he got 77.82. So altogether he got, for these 12 months combined, and this 12 months he got 824.41 units, Hari Sadhu. And Smith Calvin, who has invested 12,000 in lump sum, he got 781.76 units. So in the above table, we see that 12 months time period, and the Mr. Hari Sadhu's investment was spread over the 12 months time, and ultimately he has received 42.65 units more than the Smith Calvin. The same, and we can see that if we are investing into SIP mode, we are getting more. We are able to purchase, investing the same amount of, with the same amount of money, we are getting to invest more number of units than investing in lump sum. From the example, you can see that Mr. Hari Sadhu has received 824.41 units, and Mr. Smith Calvin has, with the same amount of investment, he got 781.76 units. So he has got, Mr. Hari Sadhu has got 42.65 units more than Smith Calvin. So if these investors redeem their mutual fund scheme, then their investment amount is given below. So if after a period of 1 year, both the investors are going to redeem their investment, means sell their investment, so what will be their return? So the portfolio value is 16.85. So Hari Sadhu will get 13,891.27, and Smith Calvin will get 13,172.64, and the difference will be, the difference is 718 rupees 63. And the cost per unit, means if we average the price of the NAVs or the per unit value, we find that the Hari Sadhu has the cost per unit in case of Hari Sadhu is 15.35. Means if we take the average of the NAV of the 12 months time, and in case of Smith Calvin, the cost per unit, the cost per NAV portfolio value divided by total number of units, we get the 16. In case of Smith Calvin, is paying higher, and he is also receiving less. Because in case of Smith Calvin, who has invested the lump sum amount, has paid the higher price for the units and also received the lesser returns compared to the Hari Sadhu, who has invested through SIP mode. And when we calculate the return, so Hari Sadhu is getting 15.76% percentage of return, and the Smith Calvin is receiving 9.77%. So from this example, it is very clear that how the SIP mode is very viable and a good option for investment. So what are the benefits of investing to SIP route is investment lower investment. So a person in SIP mode need not have to invest a lump sum amount of money. So he can invest if he doesn't have any money. So he can just start investing by just 500 rupees. So this is very beneficial for just a 500 rupees. He can start investing. He need not have to invest a lump sum amount. So in case of SIP mode is beneficial. No need to bother about the market timing. So next is no need to bother about the market timing. So market timing means which period will be suitable for investment. We need not have to bother about that. Means so it's more as an individual retail investor who doesn't have any knowledge about the market. So there may be sometimes where means there may be ups and downs going into the fluctuations going to the market. Sometimes the situation may not be good to invest. So he need not when a person investing through SIP, he need not have to bother about the market fluctuation, volatility, etc. So here means here the risk is spread over the year. So and the investment through SIP does not also get much affected by through fluctuation. So a person investing through SIP need not have to bother about the correct timing for investment. So helps in personal future plans. So many people may have many plans. So some people have plan to purchase a car. Some people may have a future plan to go for a foreign tour. Some people may plan for better education for their children, or some people may dream of building their house or villa. Uh, so if we invest a small amount of money every month, so through SIP, through SIP mode we can will be able to it will help in this investment through SIP mode will help in fulfilling the future plans of the investors. So power of compounding returns. So here the next point is the power of compounding interest. If a person is starting his investment in a very early, so he is allowing his investment to he is keeping the investment for a longer period of time. So he will get and his returns will get compounded over a period of time. So to the investment through SIP, if investor is starting early, it helps his returns gets compounded. So decrease the average cost of investment. So here the rupee cost averaging technique is applied. This rupee cost averaging technique means we are able to purchase means when the prices are high, we get less number of units, and when the prices are less, we get more number of units. So here the concept of rupee cost averaging is applied. Okay. Hassle-free and convenient investment. So here we have, previously also I have discussed that here a person need not have to worry about investment. He may a small amount may be transferred to that particular scheme directly from the savings bank savings from the investor savings bank account to that particular scheme, or uh, mm, if he does not want to pay the money to ECS, he may also post the checks to his agents, which the agent will get it cleared and deposit his and also deliver his units in his Demat account. So here the investment is very hassle free, and you don't have to worry or bother about the investment. So we have seen that how the investment through SIP is beneficial. We have also taken the example of two investors investing through SIP mode and through investment in lump sum amount. So we have seen that a person investing through Hari Sadhu, who has been the person who has invested through SIP mode, getting more number of units. Also the per unit, the cost also is a bit less. Cost also lesser than the person investing in lump sum, and also is getting more return. And so we have seen what are the benefits of investing through SIP mode. So with this we come to an end. So thank you. Hope in the future we'll come up with this in this type more innovative content. And thank you.